Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 512. No longer in a row. We missed yesterday. Because I was pretty sick. So let me start with apology. Got several messages from several of you checking in on me, making sure that I'm okay. I am fine. I was very, very sick, but I'm feeling better now. So thank you very, very much. Hopefully we can go another 500 days without missing another one. Nonetheless, it's a thankful Thursday, and it's a work day. And it's time to get to work. So let's go. First things first. I'm still the real. So I'm also back. Yeah, you knew I wasn't going to be gone long, and yeah. So that leads me right to my thank yous. Right, number one, God is good. Right, even when you're having a bad day, when you stop and think about God's good. Seriously, right? And think about the human body, right? That you can get that sick that quickly and then get better that quickly. Like, it's just amazing, right? We think we understand how it works. We really don't. I'm thankful for the health of not just me, but my family, right? Everybody that I know. My kids are a little sick, but this is just a flu, right? I think, right? Don't have any other, there's no respiratory stuff or anything like that. It's just a seasonal flu. Jack was sick like this like 90 days ago. He's young. It's going to take him time to build up his immune system, but we're healthy, right? We're safe. I'm thankful for the humanity that is being shown during the coronavirus. It's only going to get better. And we need to remember that we're in this together, right? This isn't, hey, I got to get mine, you're on your own, right? I'm thankful for the common sense that was shown by the NBA last night. So with that, we'll just get to real talk, right? Because this really moved me. So real talk is seek leadership, right? So, going back a couple years ago, the commissioner of the NBA is a gentleman by the name of Adam Silver. In case you're wondering, he's Jewish, right? Been in basketball his entire life, right? He took over, and about 5 minutes after he took over, the next thing you know, he had a Jewish man who owned the Los Angeles Clipper who was like very, very racist, bad, right? And they had it on tape, and they had all this stuff, and he knew he had to intervene. And as good leadership does, Adam collected his thoughts. He got his people to do it, looked at the facts, and said, we have to take immediate action, and here's what we're going to do. And he changed a bunch. He changed some of the vernacular used in the NBA. No longer are the owners of teams called owners. They're called governors, right? How about that, right? Because he's like, look, we have to get away from that mentality that these guys who have worked their way up to where they own a franchise own the players. They don't own the players. They own the contracts for the players. Those are different things, right? So he had that thing, had the issue with China, right? Couple months ago with Hong Kong, and he was like, hey, look, we are not a political organization. We are here to make money. We respect everybody's rights. And, I thought he did a good job of just taking the middle ground. But like, whoa, this isn't what we do. Those conversations are for other people. And this, it's interesting to me that we have two things going on right now. Like you got baseball's about ready to kick off, right? You have the NCAA tournament, which is a huge moneymaker for a lot of people, and you have the NBA season that's coming to an end. So three really big things with lots of crowds, right? And just kind of sit and watch and like, what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen when this hits critical mass? And coronavirus is starting to hit critical mass here in the United States. And I hate to make it all about the money, but the NCAA kids, they don't have any power, right? They do what their coach tells them to do. Their coach does what their administration tells them to do. And not taking shots at Fred Hoiberg. By all accounts, Fred's a nice man, loves his kids, this, that, and the other. But he showed up and coached a game last night where he was very sick, visibly sick, right? At the Big Ten tournament. Why would he do that? Because he's a competitor. Just like LeBron James said the other day, I'm not playing in front of an empty arena. I've never done that my entire life. I'm a competitor. I do this for the fans. If we leave it up to the competitors, right, they're going to choose to play. That's where leadership comes in. Leadership's not just to push us to do more than we think we should. Sometimes they have to pull us back like, whoa. We got to stop with this behavior. And so in the NBA, where you have billionaires who own the teams, who are the governors of the teams, who then have these teams made up of 15 guys that are all millionaires who are all lawyered up. They're all like, little businesses that literally could bring the NBA to their knees if the NBA were to put those players in harm's way, which they've done, right? Last night, as the storyline goes, the Utah Jazz were here in Oklahoma. It's interesting to me that Oklahoma became the center of the basketball universe last night. I mean, who ever thought that was going to happen? But Utah Jazz were in town to play the Thunder, and they did their shoot around. Rudy Gobert, a player for the Jazz, came down with some flu-like symptoms. Test him for the flu, negative. Test him for strep throat, negative. And as soon as that happened, they hit the panic button, like, we got a problem over here. And they tested him for the coronavirus. And this was all going down as the game was supposed to start. And to their credit, the moment they realized that he was it, they're like, that's it. We're not doing this anymore. And the best way to explain it is, think about this, right? You have 450 men, the players. There's 30 teams, 15 guys per team. 15 of the most premium athletes in the world, right? No doubt about it. They travel chartered planes. They stay in the nicest hotels. They eat the best. They've got the best of everything. They are protected way more than you or I are. And one of them could get sick. This is too much, right? And so again, kudos to the NBA for saying, we're not going to do this anymore until we understand what's going on and how we can protect our players, our fans, our coaches, everybody involved. Whereas the NCAA, which again, the NCAA has proven time and time again, they don't care about the athletes. It's about the schools. It's about the actual NCAA, which again is a bunch of older, normally white people. They're looking at that, and there's a whole line of those kids that are going to come in here. If that one doesn't want to play, go get yourself another one. They're never going to say that out loud, but that's how it is. And the kids don't have any rights. Most of the kids that are playing, you've heard the stories. There was a kid from UConn a couple years ago said that, I played on the national championship team and I went to bed hungry at night. If you saw the Michael Vick story, a month ago, where he was talking about he was all over television as the best college football player in the world and had to take his Pell Grant check and give it to his mom so she could buy groceries. It's not right. And if we think for a minute that those greedy people are going to make the right decision on behalf of others, we're wrong. That's where leadership comes in. Somebody's got to come in and say, enough is enough. As a fan, I'm going to miss all this stuff, right? But as a human being, I understand that the people who are going to get hurt the worst are the ones that aren't going to benefit from it. And my heart just goes out to all of the people that are going to be affected by this financially, right? I mean, it is going to be bad. Think about all of the people, hourly workers that work at gate, they work at concession booth, they bring supplies in. This is going to go everywhere. And again, it's going to force every company out there to look in the mirror and say, what are we going to do now, right? We're nothing without these employees. And if we don't take care of them now, we're not going to have them when this bounces back. And we do bounce back. That's what we do as humans. We figure things out, we bounce back, and we're better together. With that, I got to go. I'm so sorry I missed you yesterday. I'll be back tomorrow on an F It Friday. Wash your hands, say your prayers. Hands up, peace out, better together. Remember that, better together. We got to stand strong here and take care of each other. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Deuces. #RealTalk.